Bonjour mon petit chef, Amber here, and I don't know, I have nothing witty to say to begin with. I'm back with a first impressions video. I have acquired quite a bit of new makeup, and I figured I'd slap some of it on my face, since this is going to be most likely a chit-chatty video, and it will most likely be quite long, so I will stop babbling and get right into it. So I haven't used any sort of primer in ages, and I've been looking for a new one. I got from Ulta a travel duo of the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydra Charge Complexion Priming Spray, and it also comes with a mini, which one is this? All-Nighter Setting Spray. Oh, okay, that's fun. Oh my god, I went in my mouth. The sprayer, the spritzer thing is a little weird. It only like hits these parts of my face, but that's fine. It smells sort of like, it's not mouthwash, but it has like a menthol-y smell to it. For foundation, I finally picked up one of the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I don't know if this is going to be my shade. One, I'm in between my winter and summer skin tone right now. I wish that you could try and like swatch products at the drugstore. Also, Walmart. I got home today actually, and I opened it to see where someone has already played around with it because Walmart is trash. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be my shade. This is the shade Amber, and it looks the closest to my current face. I'm glad that, oh, that's dark. Glad that it has a pump though. It's kind of thicker than most foundations that I use. From what I hear, this is like a medium full coverage foundation, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Here's hoping that it matches, or at least sort of matches. Well, I guess at this stage, if it doesn't, it will by the end of the summer. Yeah, that's a little dark right now, but it's July, and trust me, by the middle of July, this will match perfectly. It looks nice though. It blends nicely. I just hope it doesn't like oxidize or anything, because the Maybelline, the Fit Me, I don't remember what shade I used for the summer, but that one oxidizes really badly. I like it. I'm not really a full coverage kind of gal, so that's perfect. I think it looks really nice. I like that it's not a complete matte or a complete dewy foundation. It's just like a natural finish. Moving on. I don't have any new concealer or contour, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do my brows, and then I'll be back. Friendly reminder that eyebrows are sisters, not twins, even though mine are looking more like distant cousins right now. I've been setting my eyebrows for the past month with the Born This Way, no, that's not what it's called, Brow This Way gel from Rimmel. I contoured as usual using the Anastasia contour stick in Mink. And to add warmth back to my skin, I'm using this Soft Focus Finishing Powder by Black Radiance, and this is the Milk Chocolate finish. I think this is, yeah, it's a finishing powder, but I've been using it as a bronzer. So what I do is just take a little bit on the sculpting brush, put it over my contour, and then blend it out with this e.l.f. Kabuki brush. Initially I tried just putting it on with the Kabuki brush, but that was a mess. Alright, next I have quite a few blushes to choose from. I have a Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and this is the shade, what shade is this? Natural Beauty, I guess that's what it's called. It's nice. I have a new ColourPop blush, the Super Shock blush, and first. This is so pretty. I swatched this and it's so gorgeous. This is Bardot. And I also have the NYX Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette. I think I'm actually going to use this. These colors are so pretty. These two, when I swatched these two, I decided they would look really pretty as highlights. They probably are highlights, but whatever. I think I'm going to use this from the NYX palette. It's a nice, like, peachy coral. That's nice. It's really subtle. It's subtle, but you can build it up, which I have done. So for highlights, I have another NYX Duochromatic highlighter. This is the shade Snow Rose. This is the one in my last hauls tutorial that I said I wanted. And it's a nice white, but it has the pink undertones, which I think saves it, because if it were just this icy white, I don't think that it would work on my complexion. But when I swatched it on my hand, the way the pink came out looked really nice. So I'm going to try to make this as subtle a highlight as possible. I do like that blush. It's a nice summer color. Anyway, back to the highlight. Ooh, okay. That pink looks so nice, especially with the blush. That's nice. That's really pretty. NYX is such a good brand. Oh my lord. And just go over the top of it a little bit. But truthfully, I know I said this in the last time I got one of these highlights, but I really need all of them. Okay, what's next? Eyes? Yeah. So, I have been collecting some loose, what do they call it? The single shadows from ColourPop. I haven't tried any of them on my eyes yet. And I finally got one of their empty magnetic palettes. This is so cute. It was all a dream. So I figured I would dabble in here a little bit and whip up a pretty subtle eye, because I want the star of the eyes to be the mascara. Oh, I'm also going to use this, which was the free, I think it was the birthday shadow that they do every year. And this one is Birthday Cake. Was it last year? Birthday Boy? But it's just a really pretty rose gold. So shimmery. So I'm going to prime my eyes really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to start by setting the primer. And I think I'm going to use this shade. This is Bel Air. Yeah, I can feel that they fall out a little bit. So I'm glad this particular color matches my skin tone. Don't you hate it when you can feel the fallout hit your face? Well, first, I'm going to take this shade Innocent from my from my Tarteist palette, and I'm going to run that through the crease. Am I? I don't think I am actually. Okay, so next I'm going to take this color, this shade, which is wait for it. I'm the one thing in life I can control. And I'll put it somewhere, I'm not sure where yet. Put it in the crease, and on the outer, third of my eye, I suppose. This isn't as pigmented as I would have liked it to be. Okay, it's not bad. I wish it were just, I don't know, it's fine. It's not as pigmented as I wanted, or as I was hoping, I should say. I guess it's buildable. I guess it really works. It works as an everyday color, or for people who are sort of like minimalists with their makeup. I guess it also would show up better on people with a fairer complexion than moi. I mean, let's be real, we all know I only bought it because I'm handling some trash. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not why that shade was named what it was. And then I'm going to deepen the outer corner of my eye, the outer corner of my eye with Stay Golden. Stay golden, stay broken, miserably happy in the lives we chose. I've got a $20 bill that says you couldn't scare me if you. That looks rich. Yeah, that's pretty. That's what I was expecting from. Wait for it. I realize this is a very pink look. The highlight eyes, the blush, the very pink blush. I like this. I like this one a lot. Stay Golden is a win for me. Oh, and if I couldn't be any more Paradise Furious trash, the other shade that I got with that one is Hear Me Out, which is if you don't know, a very old Paradise Furious song. And then, before I forget, I'm going to put Birthday Cake on my lid. Just gonna use my finger because these Super Shock shadows work better with fingers. Alright, that's more glitter than anything. It's not really, the pink is basically non-existent. It's just a lot of shimmer. I'm not complaining, I love shimmer, but I was hoping for really like a real pop of the rose gold because I live for rose gold. But it's pretty. It'd be a really pretty inner corner highlight. Sort of how I've been using the Stila Magnificent Metal in my inner corner recently. Alright, that's eyeshadow done. So for mascara, we know that I love Better Than Sex. I finally got the Better Than Sex dupe. I finally found this. I've been on the biggest hunt for this. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I don't really use L'Oreal mascara except for the Voluminous, the original. I use the Carmen Black. That was like one of my first ride or die mascaras, and I've heard this is better than Sex from just about everyone, so I have high hopes. That's what I meant when I said I wanted just to be the star of the eyes. So the brush looks very similar. We'll see. Like, I love Better Than Sex, but I don't like that it flakes and transfers. But this one apparently doesn't, and also lengthens like crazy. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna get really close so you can see this is my bare eye, and this is just one coat of mascara. Okay. Both are good, but this is better. Oh my lord. Okay, but I think I just found my new ride or die mascara. I am in a state of shook right now. It low-key looks like I'm wearing falsies right now. I feel like I'm betraying Better Than Sex, but there are no mascara smudges on my eyeshadow or underneath my eye. I think the bristles are a little smaller than the Thangs, which makes it easier to work with. Alright, let me stop staring at myself. Okay, for lips, I have a few options. I have these two NYX soft matte lipsticks in the shade Main Street, which is a taupey brown. Surprise, surprise. And Rock Rose, which is a nudie pink. Surprise, surprise. I also have a new Milani lipstick. This is Blushing Beauty, which it looks brighter than it is. I have a few ColourPop lippies. This is a little lippy. That's cute. That came free with my purchase. This is the shade Gold Digger. I ain't saying she a gold digger, which is another nudie pink. Shocker. This is a little different. This is a bright pink. This is called I Heart This, which is a matte lippy. Bright, like fuchsia berry pink, which could work for this look. So let's break this. Okay, I didn't. And I also have a Ultra Satin lippy, and this is Strip, which is just a nude. I'm thinking I might use this, but I might use it with a liner. I have 3 of the NYX. It says slide on, glide on, stay on, definitely turn on, waterproof extreme color lip liner. Now this is the one I thought I lost in Pittsburgh. I didn't. It was in a hole in my mom's purse. This is the shade High Standards. I also have a brown, which is Urban Cafe, and this like dark berry called Dark Soul. I think that'll work if I line my lips with this and then do that. If not, I'll just change it. It's fine. Okay. That is really new. Alright, Amber, you can definitely draw color inside lines. Where that Cupid's bow needs some definition. You know who's a good Cupid's bow? Rihanna. You know who doesn't have a good Cupid's bow? Me. That doesn't look bad with this eye at all. I don't hate it. That lippy definitely needs a lip liner. I don't think I could pull it off with that one. It's very nude. Overall, I really like this. I like everything. This foundation is so nice. I love the highlighter, even though it's very subtle. Usually I would set this with a setting spray, but it is 1:02 in the morning, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to go wash this off and then watch American Horror Story. This mascara is everything. Alright, well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is my look, comprised of almost entirely new products. I'm very impressed with the majority of the products. The only thing I'm slightly disappointed in is, wait for it. As I dropped it, huh? That's how disappointed I am. I mean, it's my favorite song from Hamilton. I am the one thing in life I can control. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more videos like this or more videos in general, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down here, so you can follow me. I'll follow you back. I can never say this. I'll follow you back and we can be buds. And I'll see you soon. Bye!